Let the pushrod rocker cap fiesta begin. Yeesh. The joy. Well, I guess we can justify the fact that we're using older parts for the fact this is a... We've done the most important thing, which is the broken engine block. Because that's a serious problem, obviously, with a car. If the engine block is knackered, that's a serious risk. And we've replaced that. It's a fixer-upper. I mean, some people don't want to have cars that are all ready to go. They want to have cars that can be fixed up. But maybe something as serious as replacing an engine block is a bit too much for a lot of places, a lot of people. You know, to do things in their garage at home. Again, my uncle who hired the Trans Am, that is exactly the sort of thing he would do. He restored a Model T Ford at one point. He was a very handy chap. Right, engine done, I think. Yeah, I think pretty much. Okay, do we want to put it back in here yet? Sure, why not, eh? Yeah, how are we doing now, car? It's gone up in 7k, 8k in value approximately, which is not bad for a start. You can get out of here. Right. The radiator C can come out. Do I have a radiator C lying around? I do not. Oh, we're missing a belt of some sort there. Yeah, I thought I'd missed some of these. Oh yeah, I've not put the cover back on again. I thought there was something missing there. 8 VHOV. That one. I mean, if I was role-playing this, I guess I would you know, consider things like stuff like belts and spark plugs are some of the most important things to replace, and wires. But that's okay. Got to do that in the lifter. Is there a starter around here I'm missing or anything like that? No. Anyway, let's get this up here. That one's okay. It's not great, but it's not terrible either. Drive shaft? Yeah, that's pretty good actually. It's probably better than the one that's in there originally. Gearbox are expensive to replace, but the actual components inside are pretty good condition. It's just the casing that's in a bad way. Need brand new starter. Also very important to replace. All electronics are probably not going to survive very well. Let's do some checks on this stuff. Just some visual checks. Hold on. No, I didn't want to do that. Okay. That one's knackered anyway. See, rear axle was completely shot. That's the sort of thing that does have to go. And these suspension springs are probably going to go as well. Again, I could put this on the test track or whatever and find these out. That's to be found out on the test track. But visually, this shock's probably almost certainly okay. And it doesn't take very long to actually examine these compared to doing it on the test track. We already know what the component parts are. It's fine. Oh, I'm going to take this thing off, haven't I? Let's have a look at the fuel pump. The fuel pump probably is gone. Oh, I want the fuel pump. 20%. Fuel tank back. Fuel pump. There you go, got a replacement one. And we'll do the back end first, because the back end is on these rear-wheel drive cars. These back end suspension areas are pretty simplistic. They're not that hard to do. And the reason I'm opening this up this much, because you can't tell. You really want to do a test drive on this? Well, nick us to that. That looks like it's in pretty good condition. But the brake shoe possibly is gone. Yeah, the brake shoe's quite gone. That was a good condition, see? That's alright. The knuckles in the key one. Actually, I should know what I'm worried about, because I've got to take this thing off anyway, because the only way to get that rear axle out, that knackered rear axle, is to take the whole thing apart. It's got to be done. Again, role-playing, probably these small bushings would probably be ones I'd guarantee to replace as well. They're relatively cheap for parts. Okay, that's the rear axle off, so let's put these bits back on again. Leaf spring rear drive axle. Look, I've got one just lying here. Ready to go. Isn't that wonderful? Look at all these beautiful spare parts I've got. Just cluttering up my storage. That's why I might replace these at some point, because they're in fairly good nick. Brake shoes. Not great again, but you know, that'll do. Brake drum. No, it's not to the wheels yet. The wheels are probably quite broken. Do I have a rear muffler? I do not. Do I have any shocks? Rear shock B? I do. Leaf spring. Old leaf springs. Can't believe that this is the sort of thing that's being used, but there we go. Ah, it's fine. We'll use the new ones. As I said, if we're role-playing, which bit should be replaced? Should be things like that. If I was a conscientious mechanic, and not some sort of get-rich-quick artist who's just always doing the shadiest things to save money. I'm just replacing the most important parts as I want to do it. Keep turning yourself at me. You know, all I'm really waiting for, what my deepest heart's desire is, apart from being able to paint the cars to make them look a bit nicer, is to better get such a high repair skill that I rip the bits off the car, repair them, and put them straight back on again. As long as it's not story missions. And everyone's happy, and I pay almost no money whatsoever. Because I'm such a cheap man. And I'm like complaining the game's too easy because I've broken it, essentially. But there you go. Some people are too stupid to be helped. Right, the front. This looks pretty bad. What's happening there? So that whole bit of subframe is going to have to go by the look of it. But again, almost everything's going to come out of here as far as I can see. But, you know, some of the bits are okay. Brake pads are gone, but the rest of the pieces, the caliper and everything, are fine. We'll work on those shocks in a minute. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. It looks particularly rusty there, doesn't it? Is that not knackered? No, surprisingly not. Okay. Let's get this crossmember back on again. If you spell it properly, me, without the bizarre hashtags. It's not Twitter, you know. There we go. I'd even check to see if I had a spare one of those, but I doubt it. I'll be pretty annoyed if I do. No, that's okay. Relief. Look at these, all these almost brand new bushings I'm just throwing around. Like I'm made of money. Drive steering rack? Yeah, that'll do. It's better than the one that was in there. Front sway bar? Sure. Come on, me, you can reach it. Why did I click that one? I don't know. Okay, let's finally get these shocks. Oh, I've got to do the sway bars first. Mustn't forget those. Easy to forget those. And we'll look at the two shocks. See what state they're in. What am I missing here that I can't put the sway bar in? That's weird. Oh, no, you moron. You're in the wrong view. What's wrong with you? Right, shocks. Shocks. Where is the spring thingy? Here it is. Pretty bad, so that one's not actually terrible. I can not worry about one of them, I think. One of them should be okay. Yeah, that'll do, that one there. Brake disc always looks so knackered. And we'll put a new brake pad on one side but not on the other. Just to really mess up. I'm sure you can't do that with a normal car. I'm sure that would cause terrible problems if you did that. We're not in reality here, so it's fine. Okay, I think we're done with that side. Let's see what what's happening with this shock, and we'll see if we can got enough parts to make a decent one. Yeah, a really good one actually, because I've got a lot of spare parts in there. And again, I'm using up spare parts right now. I'm not caring too much about the money. How deadly do you reckon this thing is? How much tension are those springs under? Would you be unhappy if the damn thing fired itself off of the rack? You probably would, I would imagine. It would be a bad day for everybody. Well, especially you, who's got to clear the blood up. I'm sure there's a horrifying stories on the internet about that, but there we go. Let's not look those up. There we go. I think we're doing alright. I think we're just on the tyres now, mostly. How are you looking, car? 31 thou. Nearly 32 thou. For that. Because it's not perfect. Rim retros and vintage tyre Bs. Ow. We'll see what state they're in, shall we? Okay, that one's pretty bad. We'll see how many we need to get. I imagine they're all pretty completely knackered. I should probably just check that to start with, you know. And again, I will note it down on my little bit of paper. So that is, let's have a look. Rim Retro 11. And it's 215 65R 15. And vintage B. So I need what's that, 3 rims, a couple of rims is what I need by the look of it. What did I actually take off a minute ago? Come on, where are you? That one there. 3 rims probably. Rim shop. Rim Retro 11. Reptilia. Cool. It distracted me. I want 3 of those. They are size. They're only size 15. So yeah, so the other part is for... So the only thing that cares here is this bit here. And the ET is not required. The ET is a funny one. The ET is like how sunken in this part is compared to the rest of the rim. Which is an odd calculation I've not had to worry about before. But there we go. I've not had to do anything with it yet, so I'm fine. I think in a second we'll get how many tyres we need. I'll probably need a couple of tyres. So there's only this one left. Okay, so now we do install Rim Retro 11. There you go. We'll put that one on for balancing. What you have to do every single time time you take a tyre off, and then we'll find rim rector 11 again, and that one's okay. That tyre's okay. It's all right. Thread's a bit. The thread? What are you talking about? The tread's a bit gone. It's not terrible. And the last one. Do I need one more tyre? Wish I could search here. You know, make it a bit easier when you get too many. There we go. That'll do. And we'll see if there's anything in a minute. We'll see if anything's missing off the car. I'll tell you what is missing. We're missing a door. But all the interiors are, all the main parts are done. Oh, hold on a second. I saw one missing now, I think. Brake servo. Did I not replace that? I can check there's oil in the engine anyway. What, the brake servo's there? I put oil in here? Probably not, actually. What brake servo's missing? There's only one brake servo that I'm aware of. Right, let's put the bits back on anyway. This is a Salem Spectre fastback. We're in the wrong shop. Body spot. I reckon only one of them's called Spectre. Yeah. So, when you get these, you can't specify the colour. Which I think is kind of daft. But there you go. That's just me. I guess it would devalue the value of having the paint thing. But there you go, the paint workshop. Front right side mirror. And the glass. Not doing that, me. Front right door window. Which I should have got already because it should have been bloody obvious that I needed it. Anything else missing? Number plates or anything like that? Everything's there. Brake servo. I don't understand. There's only one brake servo that I'm aware of. Which is this one here. There you go, an even better one on there. Okay, now seems to be happy. The value of the car is now 34,000. I don't know what a restoration bonus is. I presume it's the quality of the car that you've made it. Like how good it is. Global parts condition are not bad. I mean, I guess I have to go over a certain amount. But, you know, it's okay. So, that is it. The car's complete. I can now just sell it. But I don't actually know how you get a restoration bonus. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, I guess because of the quality, I guess. I don't know if it's because of my plus ones in there, or in fact it's almost all green, apart from a couple of pieces. I'll probably replace them at some point as well. Oh, those are body parts, so I don't care. And a rod cap is about the only thing that's not replaced in there. Yeah, so I don't know and I don't really care. But this one, who wants to buy this? Anybody? Yeah, sure. Ka-ching! And we're back up to close to what we were before we bought like goddamn 5 cars or something and a lot of scrap. Where's the parking in? How many cars are out here in my terrible parking area? God, there's so much space out of me to just fill it full of cars. Well, if I just accept all the jobs and just put them in the parking area, is that a good idea, or is that a terrible idea? There might be an achievement for it. Look at this, look. What a collection of junkers. Imagine turning up at your garage and, like, to get your precious car repaired and you see this. What have I come to? Is this a junkyard? Have I come to the wrong place? Anyway, yeah, so there you go. Do I have anything left to show you in the game? Not really, I don't think. I think we're there. I think I've shown you all the key things that happen in the game. As I say, it's a very relaxing game. I think it's quite a zen game to play. You get the occasional puzzle when you meet a car you've never met before. There's an import parts shop, which suggests to me that... yeah, take the order. Which suggests to me that the... we're going to accept all the orders. Ready? Can we take all the orders? You're not parking near the... Oh, I see. No, I can't put them in the parking space. They have to be here. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I wasn't sure if I could accept... I could do something like, what is wrong with this car? Or I could accept all the jobs. How did you manage to do this? Or is this the story mode car? It might be. I wondered if I was going to get an achievement for accepting all the jobs and having none waiting. I don't know. So there you go. Yeah, it's a very relaxing game. I used to enjoy it. I like to, say, put some music or something on, or put something on to listen on and work away to it. It's probably not for everybody. It can probably get quite samey after a while. I would love to get further and be able to do up my precious baby here and make it look really nice, and then put it away and just look at it occasionally and never drive it anywhere. But apart from that, is this the sort of game you'd like? I don't know, but I enjoyed it, and it's probably still pretty cheap on Steam right now, and probably comes on the discount sales quite regularly. So pick it up, get the DLCs. I think it's kind of fun. But there you go. Tell me if you want to see some more. Otherwise, I've got some other things planned. I've got at least a couple more short games to play, and then back into my next longer Let's Play. But let me know. Let me know what you think. What is this story mode from here? Yo, dude, I need to get rid of my car. I need to make it pretty. You know, people like shiny things, so I make it shine. It's almost brand new. Sure it is. You can do it. Repair or replace body parts. Is this like... Is there a... I'm waiting for Mad Max to show up at some point, by the way. And also, is this a Dude Where's My Car reference or something like that? I don't know. Just because it's a dude there. I don't know. I'm not getting the film references. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself. Let me know if you want to see some more. Otherwise, something new next time. Take care of yourself. I'll see you again.